The king is coming, and there's nothing nations can do to prevent his arrival. But before the king comes, we must go through tribulation on earth. Tribulation on earth through wars and rumors of wars and people hating us for his namesake. This is evangelist Dr. Robert L. McKim Sr. And I take that title seriously because I studied for it. I studied, and I studied, and I studied. But there are people out there that want to totally criticize me. Not just on my YouTube, but also even on my ministry Facebook site. There's a woman from Thailand. This is my ministry Facebook site. McKim Beacon Light Ministry and Soul Clinic. And this woman here from Thailand wants to constantly criticize me and try to run down the Universal Life Church. She's saying that for an even smaller fee, USD, which means US dollars, $29.95, you can become a doctor of the universe. Well, for one thing, that's wrong. It doesn't cost $29.95. Here is the booklet from the Universal Life Church. This is their address. Now, if you are not going to the correct website, you're not going to the real Universal Life Church. The real Universal Life Church charges $15 for a Doctor of the Universe degree. And what does it say here also? All our degrees are accredited by the International Accrediting Association. Again, there is their website. If you're not going to that website, you're not going to the correct website. You're going to a fake Universal Life Church website. And then they had commented on this, these pictures I had posted. Enemy of God. Who is an enemy of God? Adulterers and adulteresses. But actually there's more to it. That's just part of it. And, come on. She had made some comments, actually, after Melissa Hobart says the guy living with his girlfriend. You know what? Renee is my wife. She might not be legally my wife, because why should I, as a man, an adult man, be subject to a judge? Why should I have to go to the county judge and get his permission to marry somebody? That's what a marriage license is. It's going to a judge of your county and getting his permission to marry somebody. I'm not stupid. I studied up on this. Centuries ago, when this country was being founded by true Christians, one, they did not teach that Jesus was coming back before anything happened. And two, You didn't have to go before a judge to get a judge's permission to get married. Because the father was over his household. The father was over his daughters. You had to go to the father of the daughter and get his permission to marry his daughter. That's how it worked. And it wasn't called marriage. It was called holy matrimony. And you always had to go to the minister to get married. Not a judge. Not the what's that called? Somebody of the peace. Can't think right offhand right now. But there is scripture in the Bible that also allows a non-believer or a believer to depart from a non-believer, or a non-believer to depart from the believer if they do not want to change. Because God doesn't want strife in the marriage. He wants peace in the marriage. And when there's strife in the marriage, He does grant... Hon, don't get mad at midnight because you don't have a computer.
No, she's making my own like this.
She's on her cell phone trying to be on the internet. I'm on the computer. We only got one computer right now because her computer is getting the hard drive changed and we won't be able to get back until tomorrow. Because I'm using the computer right now to do this video. She's upset. Long story short, here's the scripture. If an unbeliever departs, let him depart. A brother or sister is not under bondage in such case, but God has called us to peace. And yet here is a different version of it. And long story short, they're running their mouth again on my ministry site. As you can see, trying to tear me down, trying to say things that isn't true. Anyhow, long story short, they just don't know what they're really talking about. Actually, they do know what they're talking about. They're talking lies. That's what they're talking about. They're talking lies. They're talking for their God. Their God, Satan the devil. Satan the devil is going to and fro on this earth. Not only seeing who he can destroy, but he's using Christians to do it. That's the problem. He's using Christians. People who claim to be following Jesus Christ. He is using them to try to destroy the truth. To destroy other Christians. Destroy other Christians' credibility. The Universal Life Church, there are so many things here on the internet about Universal Life Church. Like there's the monastery. Well, guess what, people? This website has nothing, absolutely positively nothing to do with the real Universal Life Church. Universal Life Church Net. Again, this has nothing to do with the real Universal Life Church. They are not associated with the Universal Life Church. You gotta go down here and click on ULC HQ. And it says right here, official site. This is the real website for the Universal Life Church. All those other websites for the Universal Life Church are not real Universal Life Church. They have nothing to do with the real Universal Life Church. So if you go to one of those Universal Life Churches and click on them to look up any information, you're getting the wrong information. Because if it isn't here, or from the regular Universal Life Church, it isn't true. It's a lie. I was ordained. I found my original certificate. I was ordained in when? 1989. I was ordained by the late Donald Stevens. Now, he's no longer living to defend himself. So don't say a lot of lies about him, because he passed away with cancer here a while back. But I studied under him, as well as I studied under the late Reverend William Gamble. I studied under some other preachers as well. As well as studying at home. And he, basically felt it was time that I be ordained. And he ordained me. But a lot of you people, all you want to do is cast your lies out there on my Facebook and my YouTube. You want to call me names because I preach Jesus Christ. I preach what Paul said, and even Paul from the Bible, the New Testament, he has even said he preached Jesus Christ, and there's nobody else we should be preaching but Jesus Christ. There's nobody else we should be following but Jesus Christ. But there's a lot of people that want to follow this person, follow that person, follow somebody else. False teachings. You can follow their false teachings and go to hell. But I'm going to where my Father is, my King is, my God is, in heaven. There's a better place for me waiting, and there's crowns waiting for me. You don't want your crown, that's you. You want to have your cake and eat it too here on this earth, go right ahead. Jesus said also that the least among you is the one who serves. It isn't the greatest person, the one that has a lot of money, the one that has a big church, the one who wears the robes, and expects you to give them 10% and also offerings to them. It's the one who gets down and washes your feet is a leader. Until you get that straight, you will never get it. God bless you. Have a blessed day.